Hello, my name is Nabila Permaswari and I will present my main papers. First paper, Detect and Forward Multi-Relay System with Decision Feedback Differential Coherent Receiver. 1. Introduction. Detect and Forward Cooperative Communication Protocol is a relay that detects the received signal from the source, remodulates it, then forwards it to the destination to reduce channel fading when transmission happens. We can achieve gains to reduce the fading by using differential decode and forward or DIF-DF SIM. But one of the weaknesses from DIF-DF is when applied on moderately fast fading channels, DIF-DF relay networks suffer from a loss at high sound-to-noise ratio. To fix the loss, performance gains need to be provided by using Decision Feedback Differential Coherent or DFDC detector. 2. The DFDC receiver and performance bounds for DIF-DF relaying system. A. System model. From this system model, PS is the source transmission power, with F represent the fading coefficients from the source to destination and from the source to relay, which perform the FDC detector. If the relay makes an error, then it remains silent. Otherwise, the relay differentially remodulates the information symbol and transmits it to the destination. B. The usage of Decision Feedback Differential Coherent Detection. The FDC receiver is suitable for the source destination and source to relay channels. For the relay to destination channels, the FDC receiver has to cope with intermittent transmissions. C. Ideal performance bound. We can see that numerical results for the ideal lower bound are presented in this figure. It is seen that increasing the number of relays and improve performance when the FDC receivers are used. 3. The DFDC receiver for RD links. Because of selective DF protocol, a relay remains silent when its detected data is error. Therefore, the transmission from relays over the RD links are discontinued. To resolve it, we can use HE and HC strategy. From the use of HC and HE strategy with the FDC receiver, we can see that HE strategy exhibits a diversity loss while HC strategy shows higher bit-to-error ratio and increased sound-to-noise ratio, improving performance. 4. Relay systems with adaptive DFDC receiver. This image shows simulation results for bare performance with RLS DFDC receiver when using different numbers of pilot symbols. It can be observed that the performance improves when increasing the number of pilot symbols. 5. Performance result for multi-relaying system. In these two pictures, we compare the usage of two entry relays using pre-calculated DFDC receiver. From the comparison of two figures, we can see that a large and increased diversity that can reduce the bit-to-error ratio. 6. Multi-relay systems with adaptive DFDC receiver. These two images show comparison of two entry relays usage on bit-to-error ratio performance for multi-relay networks employing RLS adaptive DFDC receiver. 60 pilot symbols are used to train all the RLS DFDC receiver. We can use that the increase at an increased sound-to-noise ratio too, in which increase performance. Conclusion. The use of the FDC adaptive receiver with RLS algorithm on relay networks provide good performance and are attractive for practical application. Second paper, Efficient Selective Mapping PAPR Reduction Technique. 1. Introduction. Orthogonal frequency diffusion multiplexing is a special form of multi-carrier modulation technique being used in many latest wireless standards. The most advantage of OFDM is high frequency spectrum efficiency, as overlapping of carriers do not cause interference at receiver side, while the major disadvantage of FDM system is high peak-to-average power ratio, which degrades the efficiency of power amplifier. 2. What is peak-average power ratio? An OFDM signal consists of many individual sinusoidal carriers. When the sinusoids align in phase at the IFFT input, OFDM signal can have large amplitude resulting in high PIPR at the IFFT output. High PIPR will cause distortion and leads to high equipment cost and high battery power and consumption. 3. PIPR reduction techniques. There are 6 reduction techniques for PIPR: clipping, coding SIMs, PTS, SLM, tone reservation, and tone injection. In this paper, we will discuss about selective mapping. The basic idea of SLM is to produce dual-length alternative transmit sequence from the same data source and then to select the transmit signal exhibiting the lowest PIPR. From the same, input data X is multiplied with phase sequence P with the same length. After multiplication, IFFT transform will be applied to convert the signal to frequency domain. The result of IFFT will have different PAPR values. Those PAPR values will be compared and the lowest PAPR will be selected for transmission. Result and discussions. Figures 2 to 9 show the performance of selective mapping for different values of subcarriers N and phase sequence U. Figures 2 to 9 shows that the increase on subcarriers will increase PAPR, while increase of phase sequence reduce the PAPR. Next is conclusion. Simulation results of OFDM with SLM show that as value of N increase, PAPR will increase, while PAPR will decrease with increase in phase sequence U. That's all for the presentation of my main paper. Thank you.